Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Matt on the left and Rich on the right. This is a match in the Kyber Cosmic League. We're in week 7 of 9 weeks. This is the final pod. It'll be 3 weeks in this pod. The winner of this pod gets some sweet Draenus art. Alt arts. Matt on the left flying Vonreg, Gideon, Rivas, and 2 Epsilon cadets. Rich with Rose, Jarek, and 3 Red Squadron experts. Resistance versus First Order. We see Commander Pyre gets to hand 2 stress tokens off at the end of setup. After placing forces, yep. Hands those 2 stress off to Jarek. So that will disable his slam for a turn. Means he can't travel too far. And now whenever Gideon is defending, if the opponent is stressed, he can re-roll a defense die. Not a lot of Pyre play on stream yet. I think we saw one yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see if this actually matters. Do we have any sort of linked actions? I mean, yes, from the T70s. They could also K-turn or Talon roll. Just thinking about where that stress might come from. See if Pyre will actually trigger. Got Daredevil, Mag Pulse Warhead, Vonreg. So could end up jamming and depleting an opponent at initiative 6. Very powerful. All right, back to dials. Two forward from Rivas, about as slow as you can go without one hard turning for these ties. It's going to march up that top board edge. Gideon close behind. Hard 2, so the T70s can move up here to meet the ties. Get one of those delayed jousts. No, we do have Jarek and Vonreg. There's the 2 straight from Jarek. Does have a slam if he wants it. Yeah. Let me find a better position for next turn. There's the 1 bank from Vonreg. Does he want to just stay behind the group? Yep. He does have the option of turning next turn. Could turn in and go after Jarek. But I think he wants to use his Mag Pulse for good. Try and debuff one of these T70s next turn. Back to dials, and this next turn feels inevitable, right? I mean, we're going to see the T70s turn in or bank in. I don't know that there's much blocking you can do with the Epsilons, so if you think the T70s are slow rolling and you can't 5 forward from green. Maybe a 5 forward roll does get you something. So yeah, do you slow roll with 2s, which is not really slow, with the ties, and try and stay further back? I mean, I think maybe you do that with yellow and red, and then you just go for the block with green. A little sacrifice there. Epsilon's initiative 1. We've got the Red Squadron experts at 3 with heroic. Funwalk's not here to tell us that he'd much rather have the rookies with BB Astromechs. We'll see how many times heroic triggers for these guys. Three bank from red. Okay. They're moving fast. They're looking to fight. He spawned the wrong range ruler here. Nope. So it does not try to get out there and block. Yep, and there's the 1 banks. So green went 2 forward. Let's see, if the front of the base right now would be a 3. So 4, 5. Yeah, 5 forward and a barrel roll would have blocked something. Oh well, maybe not worth. You got Terex out here, can hand out calculates, a calculate. Jarek, 3 straight. Let's take a look at his dial. Does he have a 3 hard? He does, but it's red. He might just stay back here and threaten to outmaneuver Vonreg. Goes for an evade token. Yeah, Vonreg turned in, so he's not going to be helping out with the T-70s. Oof. That Jarek. 39 points of pure distraction. Alright, we're about to get to combat, so the bets are closing. There's the focus target lock. Using the fine-tuned thrusters. Let's play the game of, does Scott know all the ship abilities yet? Yes. Alright, Vonreg. Is he going to do a mag pulse? No. Triple blanks. Spins the lock. No. So Jarek takes nothing. Doesn't even have to spend a token. Gideon hit crit. Double eyeballs. Spins the focus. There's one token you don't have to worry about. Rose. Is range 3 to everybody? Yep. Gonna go into red. The one with the most tokens. Okay. Rose spins the focus for 2 hits. 1 evade. Oh, that's Rivas. Okay. That makes sense. Thinking about Gideon over there. Gonna go into Rivas instead. 3v3. Trail mix. Focuses for 2. Rivas. 2 natural evades, gets to keep those tokens. Green 270. Into Rivas as well, range 2. Ouch. I think you spin there. I mean, not spinning the focus just means everybody shooting into yellow. It doesn't really affect anything. Maybe you can force a token spin if you spin your focus. Yellow. Triple natural hits. Spins the calculate for 3 evades, and that is the power of 3 dice ships. Don't tell Funwalk. You take 1 shield from an entire resistance block, and now these ties are going to shoot back. Green starting us off. Focuses for 2. One evade, 1 eyeball. So yellow takes 1. Yellow Epsilon. Range 2. 2v2. Spins the focus for 2. Blanks and focuses mean damage. Takes another one. Spooky GSP Dice Ghost in the chat. Love it. Focus is there. Oh, heroic. Here's the first heroic trigger of the game. Converts into 2 natty evades. Ooh, wee. Very nice. Well, Resistance did a shield into Rivas. First Order did 2 shields into yellow. Neither scored points. Boo, heroic is an NPE, boo. For who? Right? It's a great play experience for the person rerolling those blanks. Matt Cog in the chat. Rooting for Rich. Turning against his fellow Matt. Wow. Whose I1s get to block? Well, there are no I1s on the First Order. I mean, on the Resistance. All 3s and a 5. So that's the question. Would you rather have I1s? The beautiful blockers. with their BB Astromechs, or would you rather have Heroic? No overlap except I5. There's no overlap at all, right? Because it's Vonreg 6 and Gideon at 4. So the ties could set up blocks. Do the T70 see it coming? Do they 3-bank through? Do they 4K behind? Jarek and Vonreg sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Mentally edit Vonreg to Hollow because Hollow is better. Yeah, I tend to agree. There's a place in my heart for Vonreg, but yeah, Hollow is very good. Hollow's ability is way better than Vonreg's ability. Vonreg's ability is B and I6. Sloops and K turns, and then a hard turn for a block from yellow. I like it. Ooh, the 3-bank through from yellow. Still got 2 calculates on Terex. So if we see a bump from Gideon, could still end up with a token. Yep, there's that Gideon bump. Jarek 3 straight. Let's just double check him. Just outmaneuver Jarek. No tricks here. He could slam to get behind stuff next turn. Yep, there's the slam. Oh, he flips his crit, loose stabilizer, in order to shoot? Who would... Oh, maybe he's thinking he's got a shot into Gideon? I don't think so. Vonreg, 1 turn in. Takes a strain to lock. Yeah, locked yellow, gonna mag pulse. Weird, yellow. Guess yellow's the most injured. Wants to jam away that focus. 2 hits so far. Rolls an eyeball. Oh, I guess he daredeviled, which is why he's stressed and strained. Focuses. So gets rid of the eyeball anyway. Doesn't get that crit through. No shot for Jarek. Gideon. Shooting a green. The Terex Calculate is on Gideon himself. Spins the Calculate for hit, hit, crit. Green, double eyeballs, spends them, takes one. T70 is going to shoot now. 4v2 into Gideon from green. Two hits. Gideon can't get a single natural evade. Takes two. Shields down. Range 2. Red into Gideon. 3v2. One hit. Takes it. Rose. Do you keep shooting into Gideon? Or do you shoot into yellow right in front of you? Rose with the Rose reroll. Hit, hit, crit. Oh, triple evades. Oh, no. That's a tough one. It's like one crit, one evade. The first Epsilon. One hit, one evade. You got one last tie shot. Range 1 into yellow. Maybe they can get that damage in. Start triggering Gideon's ability. Hit crit. One evade. Oh, it still had a shield. Never mind. You still need one more. All right, so what are we looking at? 0-0 still? Wow, so yeah, the Gideon's still above half. Rivas didn't take any follow-up damage. Yellow lost a shield. Still didn't take that damage card. Liking this Jarek play. I think I am too. I mean, I don't agree with the crit flip to try and shoot, because, I mean, he didn't have any shots. You got to put your face on the mat and make that call. Because that's after slamming, right? After you perform a slam action, you may expose one damage card to remove one disarm token. So you can slam, take a look at your arc, and make that decision. Uh-oh. Vonreg actually looking to trigger his ability, but doesn't have anything in the bullseye arc. Ooh, K-turn there from yellow. Now, that means we might actually see Pyre trigger here and get defensive rerolls against these stressed T-70s if they shoot into Gideon. Gideon with a 4 straight. Bumps into the tie as well, so that red T-70 will get a shot. So will Rose. Ooh, no. Jarek is not playing around the those 4Ks. And takes the damage for loose stabilizer. Vonreg. 2 straight. How secure is he feeling? He's got a lock on him. That is Gideon. Is that from something else? This isn't hollow. There's no biohex codes. Ooh, looks like the last calculate goes out onto Gideon. So Terex is now cyborg. What's the card that lets the fireball slam after bumping? Is that Coaxium? Hyperfuel? Let's look. You can perform the slam action even while stressed. After you partially execute a maneuver, you may expose one of your damage cards or suffer 1 crit damage to perform a slam action. Yeah, Coaxium. Here's a hit and 2 crits. 1, 2, 3. natties. One evade. Oh! Is that Pyre? No, that's Vonreg shooting Rose. Alright, a different defensive reroll. That was not a mag pulse, that was just a normal one, so Rose took a shield. One hit, one evade. That was Jarek's shot. Jarek's outmaneuver shot. He finally gets the ability to trigger, but he is bumped. Not able to convert that eyeball. Gideon's going to shoot. Range 1 into Rose, I think. Hit crit so far. 2 hits and a crit. 2 blanks. Rerolls into a 3rd blank. That's just a dead Rose Tico. R.I.P. Just gonna get rid of all those tokens. T70s get to shoot now. Red's gonna shoot first. How much is left on Gideon? 4. This could finish him out. Finish him off outright. Hit it, crit. Double. Natural. Evades. Takes a crit. It is a direct hit down to 2. I just want to see Pyre happen once. Come on. Shoot, Gideon. You're so close. 1 crit. All right. Well, we got 1 evade and an eyeball. Just reroll. Just reroll. Ah. 2 hits. All right. Ah. Well, you know what? Good job, Gideon. You evaded without the use of Pyre, but that could have been the chance to use it. I think green is shooting into that yellow T70 to... Got a hit crit. 1 evade takes the crit. All right, there you go. Points for yellow. Wounded pilot. Have to roll for those actions. See if you take a stress. Only 1 shot here. Red, range 1. Into red. Red Epsilon into the red T70. Hit crit. 1 evade takes 1. Yellow. I'm gonna keep shooting into red, I would assume. Range 1, 3v2. 3 hits. 2 blanks, the second heroic trigger into an evade, takes 2. Shields down on red. 39 minutes to go. 27 to 49. Matt C on top by 22 points. Rich looking for those 22s. Where's he going to find them? The rest of Gideon is 27 points. Got 2 hull left. 2 evade dice. Not a bad place to grab those points. If you can catch Vonreg in front of you, that's another thing you could do. Morning Rose in the chat. But honestly, like, just think about that first turn when you had that entire Republic resistance block in front of the ties. All those shots into Rivas for 1 shield. And then it's Bump City. Then Vonreg's in the fight. 3 of 8 dice, man. They can be real mean. There is actually a damage card on the table now, so we could see Gideon's ability start triggering. Sounds like something a Funwalk would say. Yeah. The spirit of Funwalk is here. Complaining about 3 evade dice ships. That's the thing, right? They trade hull and shield values for risk-taking with those evades. And it turns out it went their way. Rolls a focus on the Terex roll, so it gets a jam. Can give that jam... What's up? It is in the system phase. Oh. He had a lock, so that jam immediately got rid of it. Got it. A bump there from Rivas. T-70's on the way. 1 forward from green. Takes a focus. Where is Vonreg going? Ooh, look at that. 1 bank in from red. Gonna threaten a 1 hard from Vonreg. 3 bank away with Gideon. How much is Pyre? $5. Goes for a red coordinate. That tells me Vonreg is going to get blocked. Jarek! Oh, no. Vonreg with no shot. So Jarek's going to start us off. Ooh, going to go into Vonreg. Likes that outmaneuver. Oh, Jarek. I believe in Crate there was one list with Jarek, at least one, that was Intimidation Jarek. So he could slam into you at Initiative 5 and lower your agility. I like that. Some nice utility. T70 is going to start shooting. Focus for 2. Focus for 3 evades. Oh, that was... I don't know who that was. 2 hits, 3 blanks. Half points on Vonreg. Well, there you go. Rich on top by 10. Ty's going to start shooting. Rivas starts us out. They keep shooting into yellow. Ooh, going to go into Jarek. All right. Ooh, 2 natties. Oh, because Jarek is injured. Takes a strain to add the 3rd Gideon dice. Doesn't get anything there, but does add a damage. And that should be half. Yep. Puts Matt on top by 10 now. Keep going into Jarek. Does not like being outmaneuvered. Adds the 3rd dice. Nothing to mod that with. 1 hit. 1 evade. Should be the last shot. Range 1. Do they have range to Gideon? I doubt it. Oh, it's more than 2 dice anyway. 1 hit. Jarek, 1 evade. Well, they got half points, and they took the lead with 30 minutes left. "29 minutes left in the game. 10 points between them. Gideon's running away. Is the resistance in a place that can follow him? Vonreg did lose half points that turn. I wonder if he turns around to get out of here. Or if he does like a big hard 3. And then a Daredevil boost. Might be able to protect that with Rivas. This yellow cadet. Will Jarek take an action this turn? That's the real question. Place your bets now. Fugue saying he's betting no action at all. Okay. Here's Terex. See if he takes a jam or a calculate. Looks like it's a jam. Who do you want to hand that out to? Yeah, you decide at 4. Little sloop there from green. 4K from yellow. Woo! 2 forward from Rivas doesn't bump. Nicely done. $4K from the red T70. One forward from green. Gideon. Might be able to hand that jam off to green. Oh, he gave the focus to Vonreg, who's then going to lock Daredevil boost into red, I assume. More coordinating from this Gideon than I've seen from most of these first order shuttles. That's nice to see. Yep. Bogus target lock shot into red. How safe are you feeling out here? Green probably has a shot. It would be through a rock. You are strained. Hit crit. Red. Ooh, okay. Could get that crit through. And you do. Stunned. Don't go over obstacles. Oh no. Calling the Jarek natties into Vonreg kill shot. Oh no. Oh no. Jarek. Gonna go range 1 into Rivas. Three unmodded dice. 2 hits. Rivas has a focus. Spins it, takes 1. That's half points. Narrows the lead down to 19 points. Red T70. Maybe they keep shooting into Rivas. Yeah. One crit. Rivas. One evade. Last T70 into Gideon. One hit. Gideon range 3, 3 dice. Gets 2 evades. Easy. Green. Ooh, does not have Vonreg, so just Gideon. With 2 hull left. With 3 dice and a focus. Focus is for hit crit. Another 3 dice wants 1 evade to live. Gets 2! Gideon is alive. Woo! TIE Fighter's gonna shoot. First shot. Into green? Really? The 1 T70 with shields and a focus? You don't want to shoot into yellow? 2 hits. Heroic. Is that the 3rd heroic trigger? Gets it into an eyeball. I imagine he spins that, takes 1. Oh, wait. There was an evade out of the box. So he did have 1 natural. Yes, that focus is gone on green. That's what we were discussing. 1 hit, 2 blanks. That's into Jarek, who does not have heroic. He takes 1 more. Here's another single hit, range 1, 1 evade. All right. So Gideon miraculously survives. The red T70 takes some damage from a double modded Vonreg. Back to dials we go. 19 minutes left. 73 to 92. Jin in the chat says, this is the turn, Jarek. This is the turn. You get a token. I wish I had your faith. Got a stress on Gideon. Let's take a look at the blue for those shuttles. 1 and 2 bank, 1 and 2 forward. Probably just going to keep moving fast, right? At this point, you're a points liability. You may even keep your stress. You might want to coordinate. Well, you can't coordinate into Vonreg because he's stressed. You could give out a calculate, potentially, depending on what Terex does. Yellow seems like it's in a vulnerable position. 3 forward. Try and cause some bumps. Hopefully survive red shot. You know what? Kudos to Matt for remembering the Vonreg trigger. Even if he hasn't had the bullseye lined up on anything yet, but good on him. Where's Sub Hedgehog? I know he appreciates that sort of thing. 2 forward bumps. Should be safe back here. 3 forward. Might cause some bumps. Jarek hopefully saw that coming. 2 sloop from Rivas. Too hard from the green T-70. Takes a focus. One bank to the right from red. Didn't close those foils or anything, did he? Negative. Could have rolled to the right. Probably doesn't matter. Oh, he's gonna... Got a shot on yellow. There's the 2 forward. You can hand the jam off. You can jam green to deny that offensive mod, or red to try and save the yellow Epsilon. I think you gotta... You're worth more, right? Yeah. I think I like that. Thanks, Terex. One hard turn there from Jarek, and look at that beautiful token. Ooh, just gonna sit out here and wait for Vonreg. Could see a target lock. Daredevil. Yes, everybody in the chat, very proud of Jarek. Where's my round of applause soundboard button? You know, I'm adding that to the to-do list. Takes a focus token. Take his chances with a 2v2. Wow, doesn't he have an evade? Yes. Oh, well, Jarek. Jarek! Oh, Jarek! There's too much pressure, guys. We put too much pressure on Jarek. Couldn't handle it. Dexy says, can we also get a Wilhelm scream? That was there from the beginning. Double crits. Hold on now. Who's attacking? Red expert number 2. It's yellow. Well, there's 2 evades. Easy. I think this is red attacking the yellow Epsilon. 3 hits. 3 greens. Takes 2. That's half points. It's going to narrow that lead down to 6. Inching ever closer. Let's see. Did jamming off that focus mean anything? No. Hit crit. You need one. Oh, it's going into Vonreg. 1 evade. Takes the crit. Yikes. A direct hit would kill him. It's a damaged engine. You know what? He's going to wish you were dead. Those blue hard ones are now white. TIE fighters. I think this is green range 1. Nothing. Maybe this is yellow? The focus? Yeah. Rivas? They want to keep shooting into Jarek. We're into that yellow. Yeah, gonna go into Jarek. One hit. Ooh, and Jarek without heroic twice with the blanks. Down to 1. Here's a range 1 shot. 3v2. Hit crit. A blank or a focus means he's dead. No!
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Bruh, bruh.
Wow. Wow. Jarek with the clutch natty evades. 10 minutes left in the game. Gideon's going to continue to run. No stress on Vonreg, so he could hard turn back in. Seems like a bad idea. You probably want to run. Only 6 points. Half of anything. Kill Vonreg. Kill Gideon. How are these ties doing? Got 2 ties on 2 hull. Red and yellow. Yeah, you got to pick somebody to go for, right? That yellow TIE fighter. That's tempting. Like, you could 1 forward red, self bump into green, Talon roll green, 1 bank yellow, you turn everything the other way. Towards red and green. So what are they doing? 2 forward from red. Maybe a bank bump from green. You could Talon roll both yellow and green. Hard turn red. Use Jarek to chase Vonreg. Here's the Terex trigger. Takes a jam. Little bump there from yellow. Two straight out of Rivas. 4 forward from green. Now, what does that do? I guess it gets in the way of Jarek a little bit. Takes the strain. One bank from green, looking to take some shots into Gideon. Yellow with the bump. Red tried a too hard turn and bumps. Oh boy, these T70s not in great positions. Does red have a shot on onto Rivas? No. No shots for the T70s. Gideon hands out that... Oh, sorry, green does have a shot again, but gets jammed again. Three straight for Jarek. Vonreg, 5 straight. Could deplete, roll, evade. Ooh. Did that get him out? Yeah, it did. Okay. Easy. Doesn't take a token because his... Or doesn't take a deplete to do it. 1, because he's not getting shot. And 2, it's harder to get rid of those without the blue hard turns. Alright, T70, range 3, make it count. 3v3. Neither has mods. It should favor the attack. 2 hits. Gideon. 1 evade. He lives on 1. Gideon. Has a range 1 obstructed into green or a range 3 into Jarek. How's green doing? Yeah, 1 shield. If you get 2 through, it's half points. And you could have follow-up shots, but Rivas is probably shooting yellow. Blank, blank focus. You can just go ahead and ignore that. Green, the green TIE Fighter, has a range 2, 2v2. No mods. Nothing. Rivas. Range 1 into yellow. Three v2. Oh, did yellow flip wounded? No, it just hasn't taken an action. 2 crits and a hit. You're guaranteed to get a crit through. Gets 2 crits through. Let's see what they are. Damage sensor array. And fuel leak. Glad you got that fuel leak. That's the last one. Damage sensor array. So now you can only focus or fix a crit. And also, after you focus, roll for it to see if you take a stress. Very rude. Two minutes left. Probably heading into the last round. Still 6 points. Anything could happen in the last round here. Green could catch up to Gideon and get that last damage in. A T-70 could put 2 through on a tie. Or 1 through on Vonreg. Diddy says too close to call. I agree. As much as I like Tarek's kind of becoming a liability here on Gideon, he would love to just run away and focus, but that jam taking away some of that decision making. 1 minute left. Green 3-bank boost. Does that get around the rock? Probably. I don't think he can boost after the 3-bank. I think Gideon 3-banks. Gideon stopping. I don't think Gideon would stop. There's nothing. Well, I guess there's Jarek. Yeah, move Jarek in. Oh, you got a hard turn, possibly Daredevil, Vonreg maybe. Oh man, because yeah, Jarek could get in there and kill Gideon. But Jarek's on 1 as well, isn't he? Who's more fragile here? Also, who moves first? Matt. There's time. This is it. I think that red T-70 is 4K'ing. So I wonder if you use Rivas to go up there and block it, maybe. Tarek's. Ooh, gives out a calculate this time. That's nice. Ty's moving up to take on Jarek, it looks. Ooh, look at that. Everybody gets in action. Two forward from Green. Looking at a boost. There's that red K-turn. Gideon, let's see. If he 3-banked, he should be able to get out of the T70 arcs. Oh, he did it too hard. Okay. He's out of those. Okay. Yep, Jarek with the 3-bank, and I think that's why Gideon turned in. Because if Jarek's going to kill him, he's going to kill Jarek right back. That's the goal, at least. Now, half of Jarek is 20, half of Gideon is 27. So I think that still favors Rich in that trade. The real question is, can Vonreg initiative kill Jarek? Atticus says, last game, one game after this. That will be Johnny and Beat. And that'll be the last one. Then I gotta make dinner. Jarek, thinking about whether to slam, maybe? And goes to the focus. Maybe it was whether to evade. Because Gideon shoots first. There's the strain for a lock. All right, gonna fire that mag pulse. Sure, well, it doesn't really matter. If you hit, Jarek is dead. So it's a 3-dice attack no matter what. Oh, no natural hits or crits. Spins the lock to reroll the whole thing. 1 crit! Has to spin the focus to live. Oh, that means Jarek cannot be initiative killed. Gideon can kill Jarek, but Jarek still gets to shoot. And there are no other shots for the First Order. If Jarek kills Gideon, I think Rich wins. Here's 2 hits. There's an evade, and he dies. Gideon is gone. Oh, no. And I think the rest of Jarek... Wait, I think we could salvo. Hold on, let's simulate this. 1 hit on Jarek brings it to... Oh, no. Rich would still be on top, 112 to 111. And there's no other shots for the First Order, so Rich wins. T70 going to shoot into Rivas. Two hits. Rivas spins the focus, takes nothing. Matt says he knew Jarek was MVP the whole time. Woo. You're going to see if they can kill Jarek here. Focus for 2. Jarek, his work complete. goes to the great beyond and wins the game by 1 point. Congratulations to Rich. Thank you to Matt for playing. And thanks to everybody else for watching. What an incredible match. That's going to do it for this one. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.